What's good, Skins fans? I had a little bit of technical difficulties here. If y'all can hear me, man. I just want to go live for a little bit before the draft, man. It's crazy. What's good, y'all? Hail to them Skins. Just want to get on here and talk draft stuff. What's good, HTTR445? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Just want to go live for a little bit before the draft, man. It's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be super lit. I already got 53 people in here. What's good, y'all? What's good? Let me get to these comments real quick. Tap King, what's up, man? What's up, Colby? What's up, Cole Sports? Chase Young Day, it's coming. It's coming. One guy to eating your Chipotle lunch, man. I see you. I see you eating that Chipotle. Yeah, I know. Chase bought the Chipotle the other day, but be safe eating that Chipotle. I'm telling you. Carlton Haskins, Burger Beggar, what's up, man? Redskins, Derek JB, what's good? What's good? It's Chase Young Day, guys. Today is Chase Young Day. It's Chase Young Day. Today is a national holiday. It's almost like Christmas out here, man. I could barely sleep last night waiting for the draft, man. I could barely sleep, man. I'm telling you. I could barely sleep last night. It's like Christmas. It really is. Damon Brooks said, no, it's not. Shout out to Dame, man. Happy birthday to Dame. He's a Cowboys fan, but still happy birthday to my guy, man. Got my Skins gear on. I know everybody wear your Skins gear tonight, man. Y'all should have your Skins gear on right now. You should have your Skins gear on right now, man. It's lit. It's lit. It's Christmas right now. It's Christmas right now. I can't wait. Let's get to these comments here, man. So we'll talk about the rumors real quick. So the rumors, the Falcons offered us the 16th pick for our second round pick, for our second pick for Chase Young. And I want to say they probably offered us like a second round pick or something like that. But of course, Ron said no. I would have said heck no to that trade too. I'm not trading back at all. We already know what the deal is. We're gonna get Chase Young, and that's it. And that's it. Trill, why you say you barely hear me? Y'all can barely hear me. Not good enough. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can try to create a stream because I'm having some technical difficulties here. Let me see if I can try to create a stream on the webcam. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me good? I'm gonna just try to speak louder for real. I'm gonna just try to speak louder here. Okay, Bryce can hear me. Audio is fine for Vlad. Chad can hear me. Okay, already about cuts in and out. Okay, hold on. Let me try to create a stream here because this joint been tripping all day. Let's see. But yeah, we getting chased, y'all. We getting chased. I'm gonna try to figure out these technical difficulties real quick. Stream settings. Y'all can hear me? Chase or die. Chase or die. Hey, I'm telling you, Chase is coming home, man. I can't wait. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick because the draft is gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Exo says sounds good now. Chase Young's coming home. Sam Haley said we can get a second round for Trent this draft. Yeah, man. Hey, I heard the Browns really want Trent bad. I think it's gonna be done. I think it's gonna be done tonight or tomorrow night. I think Trent will be a Brown. If I had to bet money, I think he's going to the Browns. I don't think we're getting Odell Beckham. I don't think we're getting David Njoku. We might get David Njoku, but I think it's gonna be Trent for a second round pick. That's what I'm thinking. What's his name? The analyst. Patrick something. I think he does NBC Sports or something like that. He said we get a first round pick for Trent. I don't think we're getting a first round pick for Trent, but if we get a first round pick, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. I forgot. Dan Patrick. Dan Patrick is the guy that said, yeah, Juan Gotti, thank you. Dan Patrick. According to Dan Patrick, he said that we're going to get a first round pick for Trent. And the sources are saying that if we do get that first round pick, we would draft a left tackle. So I don't know. I mean, I would love to get a left tackle. But honestly, if there's a receiver, like if CeeDee Lamb is still there, you know, at pick 18, pick 20, I might have to go with a receiver. Shout out to Trell White. Shout out Yanni the Greatest. Vic said second and fourth round pick. I wouldn't be mad at a second and fourth this year. But if we can get a first, what's up, Thomas Rice? He said, yo, I don't think we're getting a first round pick. Now, I keep forgetting his name. What was the guy's name from NBC? I forgot the guy's name. Not Jake Glazer. Dan Patrick. Yeah, Dan Patrick said we're gonna get a first round pick for Trent Williams. I don't believe that. I gotta see it to believe it. It could happen. That would be crazy if it happened though. Dan Patrick said, "Thank you, XX. Thank you, Wolf. Appreciate that." Dan Patrick did say that. So, like I said, if we get Abu Ho, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation to the channel. He said, "I'm a big fan of your channel, and I can't wait to see Chase to DC. And tonight I'm wearing an autographed Sean Taylor jersey." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, that's lit, man. You got an autographed Sean Taylor. That's legendary, man. I would frame that. I don't even know if I would wear that. I would just frame it for real. Because that's a collector's item jersey right there. Tonight, I'll be wearing my jersey tonight, too. I'll be wearing my hat. I got all my skins gear. It's going to be decked out. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be lit. You know, I'm going to have something special to drink, you know, for the night. You know, I'm going to have something special, real special to drink for tonight. Some of that secret stuff. Sergio said he'll take KJ Hill. I would love to have KJ Hill. KJ Hill would be great with Terry McLaurin. He'd be great with Steve Sims. He'd be great with Calvin Harmon. A lot of people say he's a slot receiver. I wouldn't get KJ into the fourth round. I wouldn't get him like in the third. I would get him in the fourth round. I get him in the fourth. I wouldn't get him no earlier than the fourth round right now. Pickle Boy said, "Yo, you gonna film me?" Yes, sir. I'm gonna go. When we get Chase Young, I'm gonna be lit, man. I'm gonna be lit when we get Chase. It's not a surprise, but I'm still gonna be lit. When we get Chase. I'm gonna have a crazy reaction. Everybody's gonna go crazy. We're gonna be hyped, man. This is like our Super Bowl. It really is. It's really like our Super Bowl. Rich Times NGL said, "I like KJ in the fifth." I don't think he's gonna be there in the fifth. That's the thing. I don't think he's gonna be there. Chad Clayton, yeah, Justin Jefferson. If we do get that first round pick from the Browns, you know, we do need a left tackle. But I hate to say it. I mean, I might have to go with Justin Jefferson. You know, Justin Jefferson might be a second round pick, but I think we need another receiver. I know we could use a left tackle really, really bad. Somebody said the audio is out. Can y'all hear me? He got Sports said, if we got a second, who do you want? Second round pick, I would take a receiver. I'll probably take Brandon Ayuk out of Arizona State. I'll probably take him. I take him or T. Higgins maybe. Laviska Shenault, Yanni the Greatest said Laviska Shenault. I'll probably take him. He might be available. I'll probably take him too in the second round. T. Higgins. Y'all can hear me? Okay, great. Y'all can hear me. Okay, bet. All right. T. Higgins. Who else? Justin Jefferson might be there in the second round. Brandon Ayuk, the receiver out of Arizona State. Trying to think who else. I mean, you can get a tackle. You can get a tackle in the second round. I wouldn't be mad. Not Thomas Rice. I wouldn't get Chase Claypool in the second. I wait until the third. Andrew Thomas, if he falls to the second round, I don't think he'll fall to the second round. Matthias Teasy said I would take Denzel Mims. Yeah, Denzel Mims in the second round. If we do get a second round pick from the Browns, that would be a big steal. I would love to take Denzel Mims. Brandon Ayuk, Justin Jefferson. All the decons said Justin Jefferson's not falling. He might not fall. That's true. He might not fall. Those are Dion 2.0 said Jalen Reagor. In the second round, I don't know because the Redskins we need a big receiver. We need a big receiver. Jalen Reagor would be great, but we got a guy like that in Steven Sims who can run and juke and do punt returns and things like that. We got a specialist like that in Steven Sims. So Jalen Reagor, I don't know if I would take him. I want a receiver that can line up across from Terry McLaurin. So shout out to Dose of Dion 2.0. He's a Lions YouTuber. Dion, shout out to Dion. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel as well. Michael Pittman in the second. I don't know. I think that's a little too early for Mike. Michael Pittman's. I feel like he's a third round pick. But he might go in the second though. It's tough. There's a lot of receivers you could take, but I mean I'd rather take Denzel Mims and Brandon Ayuk over what's his name, Michael Pittman. Pickle Boy said JP Finley is live right now. LeBron James. Oh my gosh, LeBron James is in the chat. Wow, LeBron James. That's crazy, man. I can't believe it. Michael Jordan's better than LeBron James, but wow, he's better than you, of course. LeBron James said, "How happy would you be to see the Giants pass on Wednesdays?" I'd be very happy. I hope they get an offensive tackle. But I think that would be a good pick for them, getting like Andrew Thomas or Mekhi Becton or somebody like that. But I would be happy if we didn't have to play Isaiah Simmons twice a year because he's going to be really good. He's another guy that could be another generational talent. Alexander Spivey said, "No, Claypool is the next Josh Doxson." I don't think Chase. No, he's not as bad as Josh Doxson. Josh Doxson is trash. He's terrible. He's really bad. He can't catch anything. He can't catch a cold. His hands like a snake. He was one of the worst draft picks I've ever seen in my Redskins life. Getting Josh Doxson, he was awful. Dr. Pepper said, "I wonder if the Falcons included Calvin Ridley or Julio Jones." That's a good question. I highly doubt they included Julio Jones. I highly doubt that. If I had to bet anybody, those are Dion 2.0. Thank you. for the donation. Make sure you guys sub to his channel, man. He's a great guy. He's a Lions YouTuber. He has about 5,000 subscribers. He's getting up there, man. He's a really good YouTuber. Um, LC said, bro, with our D line, it won't matter if they go left tackle. So I really hope they do. Yeah, I mean, Andrew Thomas is going to get dominated by Chase Young. Whoever they get, if they get a left tackle, he will be dominated by Chase Young. I don't care who they have. Nate Solder is there. He's going to be dominated by Chase Young. I can't wait for this defensive line, man. We're going to have Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Matt Ioannidis, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Ryan Anderson. I mean, the list goes on and on. So, I mean, it's going to be crazy, man. Thomas Wright said, I want the safety from Notre Dame. Joey T said Van Jefferson in the third. I like Van Jefferson. But I think the Redskins are either going to go with Brian Edwards. If Michael Pittman is there in the third, then I think the Redskins are going to go after him. Brian Edwards, Michael Pittman, Chase Claypool. I think it's one of those three guys. I don't see the Redskins getting Van Jefferson. I don't think they had a meeting with Van Jefferson or met with him, and that doesn't mean they're not going to pick him up. But I don't see us getting Van Jefferson. I see more of like a Michael Pittman or a Chase Claypool. That's kind of what I see happening. I see that happening. I see more like a Brian Edwards or maybe Isaiah Hodgins, but I don't know if Isaiah Hodgins would go in the third round. He'd probably be later. So that's who I think. Lorenzo Robbins said our defense is going to be nasty. Yes, sir. Of course. Dr. Pepper said D'Angelo Hall had more touchdowns than Josh Dawson was terrible. Yeah, you're right. Alexander Spivey, don't say that. That's terrible. Let's see here. Everything Tech 87. If we get a first round pick, we need to get a wide receiver. Ideally, someone like CeeDee Lamb, Henry Ruggs, or Justin Jefferson. Michael Pittman would be good for second round too. Yeah, like I said, everything. I would not get Michael Pittman in the first round. I would get him more in like the second or third round. And I'm leaning towards that too. Honestly, I kind of want to get a receiver in the first round because I feel if we get a first rounder for Trent, I think Julie Donaldson said we're going to get a left tackle for Trent. And I don't want to get I wouldn't be mad if they got a left tackle, but at the same time, I feel like they could get one of these nice receivers in the first round. Turn up the volume, okay? You guys hear me? I heard some people can't hear me. Some people can. I'll just talk loud as crap. B Swift Beats, shout out to B Swift Beats. He said ACTR, big day. Chase Young, can't wait to see this defense on the field. Good work, bro. Your channel going up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. B Swift, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, big dog. Donovan, somebody else said, only Decon said Donovan Peoples-Jones in third or fourth. Yeah, I mean, I would get him in the fourth. He kind of had it down. He never really broke out. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones ran like a 4.40, had a 40-inch vertical. He kind of like I don't want to compare him to DK Metcalf, but kind of like how DK Metcalf didn't have big stats, but DK ran a 4.3, was like a freaking workout warrior, all that. So, I mean, Donovan Peoples-Jones, he could be that still. He really could. He didn't really get a chance to shine because his quarterback play in Michigan wasn't that great. But I wouldn't get Donovan Peoples-Jones until about the third or fourth round. That's when I would get Donovan Peoples-Jones. Trey White, am I streaming? Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, I'm streaming the draft. I can't wait. This is like I said, this is like Christmas for us. I've been waiting since the Chase Young Bowl. All right, y'all hear me? All right. Let's see here. Pro Gamer said Ryan Kerrigan. I wouldn't trade Ryan Kerrigan. That's something I wouldn't do. I want to restructure his contract, unless they give us like a second round pick or third round pick. If they give us like a third round pick for Ryan Kerrigan, I might consider it. I might do it, but I think honestly we should just keep Ryan Kerrigan for right now. Because if you look at the rotation, you see Ryan Kerrigan, Montez Sweat. Honestly, I think Chase Young is going to start, of course. Montez is going to start. And then after that, you have Ryan Kerrigan as a rotational pass rusher, where all he has to do is all Kerrigan's going to have to do is worry about pass rushing and getting to the quarterback. He's not going to have to drop back in coverage like terrible Greg Minusky did. All he's going to have to do is just go after the quarterback. And nobody should be tired. Chase Young shouldn't be tired. Montez Sweat shouldn't be tired. Jonathan Allen shouldn't be tired. Matt Ioannidis shouldn't be tired. Deron Payne, even Tim Settle. Because we should have a rotation of guys coming in and out. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Let's see here. Andrew Oliver said Ed is one of the greatest YouTubers. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys sub up Andrew. Make sure you guys sub him up. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. Kobe824, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. We still need another corner. Yeah, we do. We do need another corner. I do like Ronald Darby, but Ronald Darby's not enough, man. He's not enough. He's probably our best cornerback, and that's not good in my opinion. Ronald Darby has been injury prone. We saw with the Eagles he was getting cut up and burnt up. So Ronald Darby being our best lockdown corner, that's not good at all. Fabian Moreau, he's been injury prone. Jimmy Moreland is small, so he wants to play outside. Kendall Fuller is a good slot corner. They want Kendall Fuller to play. Oh yeah, Kendall Fuller's our best. He's our best corner. That's true. Kendall is our best corner, but he's not our outside corner. He's probably gonna be playing slot. I don't really think Kendall might play outside, but I don't really see Kendall Fuller playing outside. I think he's better suited for the slot receiver. LB said, "Can I get a wrench?" Yeah, I got you, man. I got you, man. I got you. I'll get you a wrench real quick. And Alexander Baby said Fred Smoot's out there this time. Ha Smooth. Fred Smoot was a funny guy. He was all right. He was pretty good. Dion said, "How many sacks do I think Chase Young will get?" I was talking about this on my stream the other day with Protect Sports. I really think Chase Young's going to get about 10 sacks. 10 sacks. Now a lot of people said 14 and a half, 12 and a half, and 10 sacks isn't bad for a rookie. That's really good. I mean, Khalil Mack. I think Khalil Mack only had like 5 or something. He didn't have that many sacks when Khalil Mack was a rookie. So Chase Young getting 10 sacks. That's a good amount of sacks for a rookie. Alexander Spivey said 12 and a half. I want to say 10. I think Montez Sweat's going to get like 11. I think Montez is going to get more because I feel like Chase Young is going to be double teamed. So that's going to open up more space for Montez Sweat to get sacked. So I see Montez Sweat getting like 11 and a half, and I think Chase Young's going to get like 10. So 10 is pretty good, man. I think 10 would be good enough to wreak some havoc. I think he's going to get about 3 forced fumbles. I think he's going to get 1 interception. I see 3. He's going to make Daniel Jones fumble. That's a given. Actually, I'm going to say 4 forced fumbles because he's going to make Daniel Jones fumble twice. Actually, I'm going to say I'm going to be a little bullish and say 5 forced fumbles because he's going to make Daniel Jones fumble twice. I see him making Dak fumble. I can definitely see him make Carson Wentz fumble. Carson Wheelchair Wentz. I can see him making him fumble because Carson Wentz fumbles all the time. So I got 10 sacks for Chase Young, 5 forced fumbles, and 1 interception for Chase Young. Those are my early season predictions for Chase Young. I think he's gonna make the Pro Bowl as well. Let's see here. Red, he's a Cowboys fan. You're a funny guy. Richard Smollett says, "Is Chase Young better than Brian Arakpo?" Yes, he is. He is better than Brian Arakpo. Now, Brian Arakpo was pretty good, but he was not a generational talent like Chase Young is going to be. Now, what's his name? Brian Arakpo, he was just injury prone. He was injury prone. And that's what I like about Chase Young. Knock on wood. He never really got hurt in college. The only time he really missed games was because of the suspension. He had 16 and a half sacks last year and missed 2 games from a suspension. I mean, imagine if he played all the games. He probably would have had like 20 and a half sacks. Might have broken the record for college sacks if he would have played all the time. Raheem Key said LeVar Arrington was supposed to be that talent. Yeah, he was. He really was. He just kind of wasn't disciplined enough, and he didn't get along with Joe Gibbs, so it didn't end well for LeVar Arrington. Nicholas Grimm said, "What do you think of Colin Johnson?" I like Colin Johnson a lot. He's tall. He's like 6'6". He's a good receiver. I wouldn't get him until the 5th round, though. I wouldn't get him until the 5th. So, Pedro Smith, shout out to Pedro Smith. Shout out to him. Make sure you guys sub up his channel as well. Yeah, I did see their mock draft. That was the worst mock draft I've ever seen in my life. Those guys are just a joke. I don't respect their commentating at all. I think they just do stuff for views and for ratings. That was the worst mock draft I've ever seen in my life. I think they just did it because they don't like Haskins. So I think they picked Justin Herbert. I think first of all they traded the pick back, which was dumb, and then they drafted Justin Herbert at 18, which was the worst mock draft I've ever seen in my life. David Smith said we're getting KJ Hill. I don't know. I would like to get KJ Hill. But I don't know. I think if he's there in the 4th round, then I would get KJ Hill. If he's there in the 4th round, I'd get KJ Hill because we have 2 4th-round picks. So I think in the 3rd round pick, third round we're gonna get a wide receiver, and then in the 4th round, I think we're gonna get a tight end, and then maybe you could get another receiver again. And you got to see the Trent trade. We got to see the Trent trade first. If we get a 2nd round pick for Trent, then I'd probably try to get a left tackle or a wide receiver in the 2nd round. So KJ Hill's really good. The only thing is he's just not fast. He's not fast like Terry, which nobody's fast like Terry. Terry's like a 4.3 speed, and KJ Hill ran like a 4.6. And a lot of people say he's a slot receiver. But KJ Hill is a beast, man. He's a beast. He would be really, really good for us. I would love to have KJ Hill on this team, and he has the chemistry with Dwayne Haskins. So I mean, he would be great. I would love to have KJ Hill. We might get two receivers tonight. We really might get two. I mean, this weekend we might get two receivers. I see us getting two receivers. Mo B said Chase Young party. Yes sir, yes sir. Hell to them skins. It's Chase Young party. It's gonna be lit tonight. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a Chase Young party tonight. Oscar, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Thank you for donating to the channel. Robert Williams, after we draft Chase, yeah, we could definitely go after a receiver. Kobe, yeah, we do need a bigger receiver. Justin Herbert will not be there at 18. Loco Jackson says that. Yeah, their mock draft was terrible. That was not my mock draft. That was somebody else's mock draft. I would never go after what's his name, Justin Herbert. We don't need a quarterback right now, and him being there at 18, I don't think he'll be there. I think the Chargers are going to get Justin Herbert. That's if I had to put money, I think they're going to get Justin Herbert. The Chargers. Blazing 21 said cannot enter the draft without getting a tackle. I think we're going to get Sadiq Charles at a LSU. Once again, I mean the Trent trade. If we get a second round pick for Trent, I mean you can get a left tackle in the second round. You can get what's his name? Andrew Thomas. Maybe Andrew Thomas not gonna be in the second round. You can get like Josh Jones out of Houston, or you can get I don't know, my phone was acting stupid. Okay, I'm back on. What's up, y'all? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good? Around the Skins podcast said, "What's up, Ed? I changed my name from Typical Zach because I started a podcast. Make sure you guys sub to his podcast, man. He just started, man. He's up and coming. Make sure I think he just made one video I just saw. David the Boss 10, what's up, man? For argument purposes, we know they are not. What do we do if the Bengals take Chase Young? Do we take Simmons or trade back? I would trade back. I trade back because a lot of people are gonna want Joe Burrow. A lot of people want Joe Burrow. Maybe the Dolphins might want Joe Burrow. Maybe the I'm trying to think about who the Raiders might want Joe Burrow. The Jaguars might want Joe Burrow. The Raiders have 2 first-round picks. And I want to say the Jaguars have 2 first-round picks. I think the Raiders have number 12 and number 19. I think the Jaguars have like 9 or something like that. So if the Ghost said make a podcast, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm trying to make something on iTunes. I would trade back. I'll try to trade back with the Dolphins maybe. They might want Burrow or something like that. They might try to trade back. The Raiders, you get 12 and 19. I would try to trade back as much as possible. And if nobody wants to trade back, then just get Isaiah Simmons. So that's what I would do right there. Spencer Creech said, would I be mad if I'd be pissed. I'll be pissed. We've been waiting for this day. This is Chase Young Day. April 23rd is Chase Young Day. It will go down in history for Washington Redskins fans. We won the Chase Young Bowl against the Giants for a reason. That's why we lost that game. We could have beat the Giants if we wanted to. Come on now. We could have beat the Giants if we wanted to. But we lost that game on purpose. We lost to the Eagles. We could have beat the Eagles. We were winning against the Eagles. We could have beat the Eagles too at home. I feel like we could have won both those games, but we lost those games so we could get Chase Young, and I'm fine with that. I'm really not mad. I'm not mad that we tanked for Chase Young. I feel like we kind of did tank for him a little bit. I feel like we could have beat the Eagles. We could have beat the Giants in those 2 games. But it is what it is, and we got Chase Young. So I'm happy. Today is Chase Young Day. I'm excited for that. If we trade, LB said if we trade Trent. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody did a donation too. I missed it though. David Smith, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that, big dog. I appreciate that. David the Ball said recently started Instagram. Make sure you guys follow his Instagram. Sad Redskins fan. You gonna have to change that name, Sad Redskins fan. You gonna have to change that name. You're gonna be happy today, man. Today's a holiday. We're celebrating right now. It's a pre-draft party. It's gonna be a good night tonight. It's gonna be good vibes. We're gonna get Chase Young. They're gonna show him during the virtual draft. It's gonna be lit. My man's Roger Goodell gonna come out there in his basement. He's gonna be like the Washington Redskins select Chase Young. I'm gonna be so happy, man. When I hear that, I can't wait to hear that ESPN sound. I can't wait to hear that sound. Paul Cassidy, do you think we should have tried for a Trey Burton? Trey Burton is just injury prone as well. We already had an injury prone tight end in Jordan Reed. Trey Burton barely played last year. He was on IR. I mean, he's better than the tight ends that we have right now. I think he's better than what's his name, Richard Rodgers and Logan Thomas and guys like that. I'm not a big believer in Logan Thomas. I gotta wait and see how he plays first. But I think Trey Burton, of course, is better than Jeremy Sprinkle. The only tight end that I like on the roster is Hale Hinges. I don't like any of the tight ends, to be honest with you. I don't like Jeremy Sprinkle. I don't like Richard Rodgers. He's injury prone. And I'm not the biggest fan of Logan Thomas. I know he went to Virginia Tech, and I'm a Virginia Tech football fan, and I believe a little bit in Logan Thomas, but I'm not the biggest fan of our tight end room right Grand Groove said, "Can we get a standing ovation for Jay Gruden?" Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy he got fired, man. Shout out to Bruce Allen for getting fired too, man. Um, let's see, Kobe 825. We need to go after OJ Howard. Abel and Bricio said Todd McShay has coronavirus. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Prayers up for that guy, man. Prayers up for Todd McShay because we need him to be there and be healthy because he definitely will be. He's one of the big ESPN guys. So we need him to be healthy and help do this draft. Kevin R. Thank you for the donation. Redskins need an offensive lineman. You need to win in the trenches. Remember the Hall. Oh yes, sir. Ballstick, Mark May. I remember those guys definitely, man. My man boss of the Hogs, man. I remember the fans. We used to wear the Hog mask. Nobody does that anymore. I mean, I see a couple fans wearing the Hog mask, but nobody really does that anymore. And that's when we're good with Joe Gibbs. When we had the Hogs. We had the fun bunch. I can't wait. Chase Young here reminds me of Dexter Manley and Charles Mann, man. That's how I feel like. I feel like Chase Young and Montez Sweat can bring us back to those days, man. I really do. And you have Terry McLaurin, Steve Sims, Calvin Harmon, and another receiver. We can have a fun bunch receiving core. Kind of like we did back in the day, man. I feel like I just got a feeling in 2 to 3 years we'll be back to a perennial playoff team in the playoff hunt in the NFC Championship. I give it 2 to 3 years. I give it 2 to 3 years. Greg Terrible Minuski. Mark Daly said Chase Young is a true homie. He's going to be yes, sir. He's going to be a beast. I see 10 sacks for Chase Young. B Swift B said honestly people are asleep on our O-line. PFF has our O-line ranked. Let me see, that comment went away. O-line at number 13, I believe, and that was without Trent. Our offensive line is okay. It's not great. Morgan Moses, sometimes he's like a turntable a little bit. He has a lot of penalties. Brandon Sheriff is great. I think he's good. He was inconsistent last year. Chase Rio's okay. I wish we'd have kept Eric Flowers, but it is what it is. And we'll have Wes Martin start at left guard between him and Wes Schweitzer. But I think Wes Martin's going to start. And the left tackle, it could be Jason Peters, or it could be a rookie if we trade Trent for a first-round pick or a second-round pick. I think we're going to get a left tackle. Rich Heigl said we need 2 tackles. Yeah, I think we're going to get Sadiq Charles out of LSU. And then in the second round, maybe we could get Josh Jones out of Houston. Or Prince Tega out of Auburn, or Jack Driscoll out of Auburn. Now, I think we could get Jack Driscoll maybe in the third. Shout out to Marcus Preston, man. That's my dog, man. Going back to them roots, man. Back in the day. Shout out to ADP, man. PG County, my man Marcus Preston. He's a big Redskins fan. Shout out to him. Mo B said, I just ordered my first Skins jersey, and it was McLaurin. Pull the trigger. Yeah, Mo B, I mean, you can order a Chase Young jersey tonight if you want, man. You can get that number 99 tonight, man. I might have to do that tonight, for real. I might have to order that Chase Young jersey tonight, for real. Vic, I don't think Trayvon will be there in the early second. I don't think so either. Ace Wavy said, I think the most we get for Trent is the third. We'll see. The price has gone up a little bit for Trent. A lot of people are bidding for Trent Williams right now. A lot of people want him more than before. The Browns have been interested. The Seahawks have been interested. There's rumors of the Eagles being a little interested. So there's teams that want Trent Williams. It's not like it was a couple weeks ago. Trent Williams finally brought his price down. Him and his agent, Ron Rivera, said enough is enough. He said enough is enough. Vincent Taylor is a fool. He's been clowning. Trent Williams has been clowning. Nobody's gonna pay Trent $20 million. So they brought their price down, and now the trade market has gone up for Trent Williams. So I actually think we can actually get a second round pick. I don't know about a first. Like I said, Dan Patrick said we could get a first round pick for Trent. From his sources, he said we're getting a first round pick. I don't know if I believe that, but if we do, that would just be awesome. That would be another Christmas for the Redskins. This would be the best draft ever if we can get a first round pick for Trent. Mark Daly said, Ed, can you answer this same question for me? Why are we not looking for another solid number 2 wide receiver with the F? Well, Mark, I mean, what's his name? Ron Rivera did go after Amari Cooper. I'm happy we didn't get Amari Cooper because that would have been way too much money for Amari Cooper. That would have been way too much money for Amari Cooper. $20 million. I think he wanted to offer like $22 million per year for Amari Cooper, and that's way too much. Now we do need a second wide receiver. I love Kelvin Harmon. I think he was a steal in the 6th round. I think he has great hands. He's just not the fastest guy. I think he's like a Pierre Garçon 2.0. But we do need another receiver to help out Terry McLaurin. I would have Steve Sims in the slot receiver. Of course Terry McLaurin is going to start. He's our best receiver by far. Then it's Steve Sims. Kelvin Harmon, he's okay. He just hasn't shown enough. But if you want to give him a chance, Denzel Mims. Yeah, Kobe said Denzel Mims. Like I said, if we get the second round pick for Trent, then I would get Denzel Mims or Brandon Ayuk out of Arizona State. I think most likely we will get Denzel Mims from Baylor, if not a tackle. Fat American said, "Do you think Daniel Snyder is finally changing for the better as an owner?" I think he is. I think he is. Once again, happy Thanksgiving for Dan Snyder. That was the worst joke ever in my life. The Happy Thanksgiving joke by Dan Snyder. I think Dan Snyder's changing. I think he is. I think he's changing for the better. I think he's learned his lesson from Mike Shanahan, from Jim Zorn, from Jay Gruden to Bruce Allen. All the terrible decisions he's done and all the front office battles and just disconnect. I think he's finally learned his lesson. I think Ron Rivera is a guy that is not going to take any mess from Dan Snyder. So, I mean, that's how I feel. Keith himself said, "What's up with the low volume?" Yeah, it's going in and out. I'm having a little technical difficulties here. I usually live stream from my laptop, but my laptop is acting really, really weird right now. So I don't know what in the world is going on with that right now. Let's see here. Download and set up. Copy. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Somebody donate to the channel. Mr. Finesse said, "Let's get it. Let's get it." Yes, sir. It's Chase Young Day. Today is a holiday. Once again, it's a holiday for Redskins fan. We got my man Chase Young coming in. David, the boss, your volume's good. Everybody's volume is good. So I'm getting some mixed reviews here with the volume. Vic said the volume is fine. Key himself, the volume's a little down. But like I said, this is a test. This is a draft party right now. The volume will be ready for the stream, of course. Loco Jackson said, "Check my sources." Volume is good. Okay, great. The volume is good. Okay, great. D twice 626. Thank you for the donation. He said chasing or nothing. Yeah, man. Hey, once again, it's a holiday, man. It's a holiday. Chase Young's coming home, man. He's coming home. Ron Rivera said it. He said if you trade back, it has to be for another player that's going to be elite. It has to be somebody who's going to be just as good as Chase Young. We're not just going to trade the pick back for a whole bunch. All right. I think I'm back on. Yeah, I'm back on. Okay. Getting yeah, I know it's lagging right now. I know it's buffering. I'm back on now. I'm back on. Just patience, guys. Patience. I know it's lagging. I will be on the laptop tonight. I'm not gonna do it. I'm doing it on my phone right now. I'm doing it on my phone. So I will be on my laptop. There will be no volume issues or anything like that. Let's get back to the question I was at right now. Chasing or nothing. Yeah, you already know what it is. I think Chase is gonna have 10 sacks on the year. I'm already doing a prediction right now. I see 10 sacks. Because he won't have a terrible coach like a Greg Minuski holding him back. I think Jack Del Rio is the perfect coach for Chase Young. Jack Del Rio, man, he had Von Miller. He had Khalil Mack with the Raiders. So, I mean, it's going to be awesome. It's just a match made in heaven. And Ron Rivera is the coach, too. So, Local Jackson said 12.5. I think Chase is going to get 10. Tap King says 10. Rich Eagle says 12 plus. I see 10 sacks for Chase Young. I'm not going to say 15 or 12 or anything crazy. But I see 10. I see him sacking Dak. I just see it now. I see him stripping the ball out of Daniel Jones' hands. I see him making Danny Fumbles just fumble. I can't wait to see it, man. It's going to be so fun making him see Daniel Jones fumble the ball. I can't wait. Like I said, I see four forced fumbles. I see 10 sacks and 4 forced fumbles. Ready Red said, "I'm House Skins fan on Odell. Like Odell, like y'all got to load of office. I don't want Odell Beckham. I don't want Odell Beckham at all. I don't want to see Odell Beckham on this team. I think he's a head case. I'm back on. I don't know what is going on with this Wi-Fi right now. I don't know what's going on. I pay way too much for this Wi-Fi to be going like this. But what was I gonna say? Odell, yeah, I'm back on, guys. I'm back on. It was buffering, but Odell, man, Odell's a head case, man. We don't need somebody like that. We don't need somebody crying and having temper tantrums on the sideline. We don't need somebody like that. We don't need guys kicking the kicking nets and then falling on their head. We don't need somebody who's slapping police officers on the behind. And Kelvin Harmon. We don't need somebody. We don't need a fool like Odell Beckham on this team right now. That's not gonna help out Haskins. That one time Haskins will make a mistake. Next thing you know, Odell Beckham's gonna be crying on the sideline, crying like a little girl because he didn't get the football. Because Terry McLaurin probably got more touches than him and more targets than him. We don't need somebody like that on this team. I'll pass on that. I will pass on that. I'll rather take one of these young guys in the draft. Y'all hear me good? I'm about to just move closer to my router real quick. But yeah, we don't need a fool like Odell Beckham, man. We don't need a fool like Odell Beckham on this team. We don't have room for that. Ron ain't got time for that, man. We need more Terry McLaurin's out there, man. We don't have time for fools that want to cry on the sideline. He's gonna be mad because Terry McLaurin's gonna get more targets than him and more catches than him. We don't need a fool like Odell Beckham on this team, man. That would hurt this team if anything. That would really kill this team. We don't need a fool like that on this team, man. Kicking nets and dumb stuff like that, man. We don't need that, man. Odell's great, but we don't need that, man. We ain't got time for that. Let's move on, man. Let's move on to something else. Chase Claypool and Michael Pittman. I would love to have Chase Claypool. Um, Eric Gomez said, should we make a deal for OJ? Swerve the producer. Um, Mark Daly said, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. Odell's good, bro, but I'm not hating on Odell. We just don't need head cases on this team, man. We don't. That's the last thing we need is head cases. We don't need stuff like this. We're creating a culture. You got to understand what a culture is. You don't bring guys in like that. If you're trying to build culture, you don't bring guys in like that. Extreme Trunks 21 said Randy Moss son think he'll be a good tight end. I like Randy Moss son. I like Thad Moss. I think Thad Moss will be really good. Round though, I wouldn't get him to the fifth round. I think he's really good. I think he's a good catcher. He's actually not a bad blocking tight end either. But I think there's a couple tight ends that are better than him. I think Adam Troutman. I would rather get Adam Troutman than Thaddeus Moss. I'd rather get Hunter Bryant than Thaddeus Moss. There's a couple guys I would get before Thaddeus Moss. So maybe in the fifth round I would get Thaddeus Moss. So I wouldn't get him in the third or fourth, but I think Thaddeus Moss is pretty good, and he does have a foot injury. He's not the fastest guy, but I think Thaddeus Moss will be pretty good in the league. I think he's going to be solid. Raekwon said, I think we need a big body wide receiver like Michael Pittman Jr. or T. Higgins. Yeah, Chase Claypool could be there too. We could get Chase Claypool. Brian Edwards is another guy to look at. He's about 6'3". Chase Claypool, Michael Pittman, any of those guys, I feel like we could get them. Moose Kamal, who's a Giants fan, who are the Giants? I think you're gonna get. It's either Isaiah Simmons or Andrew Thomas. I think, or maybe Tristan Wirfs. I think you guys are gonna get a tackle. Actually, I think you guys are gonna pass up on Isaiah Simmons. You guys, the Giants. David Gettleman's a weird guy. He never does what he really should be doing. So he always, and if you see David Gettleman's setup for the draft, it looked like he had a typewriter and some other stuff. So it looks like he's not ready for a virtual draft at all. He's really behind. He's not in the analytics. So I would say that Gettleman will probably draft a tackle. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna pass up on Isaiah Simmons. If I were the Giants, I would get Isaiah Simmons. That's what I would do. But you can never trust David Gettleman. He should get Isaiah Simmons, but I see him getting the tackle. That's what I think he's gonna do. Derek JB, are we still gonna have those 2 extra games this year? I really don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see, man. I think the season's gonna start on time though. If I had to bet money, I think it's gonna start on time. I think it's gonna be empty. I think there's gonna be no fans in the seats. I think we're gonna have at least 16 games. They do want to have 17, not 18, but they want to have 17 this year. Actually, no. In 2021 is when they're supposed to start the 2 games thing. But they are gonna have an extra playoff team this year. So next year is when they're gonna do the extra playoff teams. So this year I think it's gonna start on time. I think we're gonna have 16 teams. And I think the game's gonna have no fans. I see no fans in the stands at all, of course, because of the pandemic. Justin Blount, Sticky Ninja said, "Who's the best quarterback in the NFC least?" That's a good question, man. That's a good question. I hate to say it, but it might be Carson Wheelchair Wentz. Haskins is getting there. He just needs some more time. He needs some more coaching. And I think in about 3 years, 2 to 3 years, Haskins will probably be the best quarterback in the NFC East. Don't want to be too biased, but I'm gonna say Carson Wentz is the best quarterback right now in the NFC East, in the NFC least. Down South VA in North Carolina said, "What's up with you, man? Hope you're ready." Oh man, I've been ready. I've been ready for the draft, man. Like I said, this is like early Christmas, man. I'm telling you, seriously, this is our Christmas right here. We've been waiting for this day for a long time now, Ever since we won the Chase Young Bowl, I'm telling you. We've been waiting for this day for a long time, man. I'm telling you. In Ron, we trust. Yes, sir. Moby Tap King 13 said Dak is the best quarterback in the NFC East, but he's just too overconfident. I don't think he's too overconfident. I think Dak is good. I think Dak is pretty good though. I think he's pretty good. I don't think he sucks. I think he's pretty good though. I think he's pretty good. Now, I think sometimes he folds under pressure though. I mean, he folded under pressure against the Eagles. We saw that where he had the shoulder injury, and then the next week he kills us. But when he lit us up in that last game of the season, he had a good game. But when he went against the Eagles and they needed him to win, he was choking it up. So I mean, Dak kind of when those big moments in playoff games come, Dak really he chokes it up, man. And shame on him, shame on Dak Prescott for having that party with 30 people, man. That was him and Zeke had a party with 30 people allegedly. If that's true, that's ridiculous, man. They're really putting us in danger. They need to be suspended for that party. They really do. Suspended at least 2 games. Mo B said, I know that check they writing him every month is starting to hurt. Carson will be out for the season by game 3. No, I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to be out for the season by game 3. I think he's going to miss at least 2 games, though. Carson Wentz, you can never trust him to play more than 16 games, Carson Wentz, I think he might have finished the season one time. He might have finished the season. I think that was his rookie year. That was the only time Carson Wentz played every game of the season. Other than that, he's been pretty injury prone. You can always count on Carson Wentz to always get injured. And I don't wish injury on anybody, but you just can't trust Carson Wentz to play a full season. That's just never going to happen. He himself said Carson will never win a playoff game, like I said on his draft day. It's looking like that. It's looking like that. Carson Wentz, man. It's looking like he can never stay healthy, man. Ever. He's becoming the Derrick Rose of the NFL, man. He really is. English Skins said, "Hi, yeah, looking forward to drafting Chase." Thank you, man. Hey, I'm definitely looking for Chase Young, man. Like I said, it's Chase Young Day. I can't wait for this moment, man. We've been waiting for this since we lost to the Giants and won the Chase Young Bowl. Raymond Davis said, "Our division sucks. We can win it." It does. It's the NFC least. It is. It's the NFC least. I'm not gonna sleep on anybody though. That's the only thing. I'm not gonna sleep on anybody. We're not gonna take any game lightly. We got our butts kicked. We didn't even win a game last year in the NFC East. So I'm not gonna take the division lightly. But the Cowboys, they can be beaten. And the Eagles are inconsistent. They're relying on Deshaun Jackson to be healthy and Alshon Jeffrey to be healthy. That's pretty terrible. Their receiving core might even be worse than our receiving core, to be honest with you. The defensive backs are terrible. I'm not really impressed with Darius Slay. We saw what Terry McLaurin did to the Eagles secondary last year. So, I mean, I'm not really scared of the Eagles. I'm not scared of the Cowboys either. Their defense is suspect as well. We could have possibly beaten the Cowboys in that first game. So I'm not really scared. The Giants, we should have beat the Giants on that last game anyway. But it is what it is. Let me see here. Leon Harris said it's Chase Young Day today. Yes, sir. It is Chase Young today. April 23rd will be called Chase Young Day from now on. Robert D. Taylor said, I can't stand the Giants, but the future of quarterbacks is Haskins and Jones. I think so, too. I think Haskins and Jones have a lot better potential than Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott. I think Haskins will eventually, get to a Pro Bowl level. He just needs the right coach and somebody that believes in him. If Ron Rivera really does believe in Dwayne Haskins, then I think Dwayne Haskins will be really, really successful. Let's see here. Mower B said we should get Laviska Shenault with the 66 pick. I hope so. I don't know if he's going to draft that far, though. I don't know if Laviska Shenault's going to drop that far down, though. That's a really far draft. That's a far for Laviska Shenault. It might happen, though. It might happen. He has been a little injury prone in college. So Laviska Shenault could drop to 66. Who knows? I think a lot of people in mock drafts have T. Higgins dropping to 66. So who knows? T. Higgins might drop to 66. Brandon Ayuk might drop down to 66. So we have to be very, very lucky for that to happen. Sad Redskins fan, you're a funny guy. Isaiah Bilal said NBA playoffs would have started. Yeah, I know, man. I'm a Wizards fan. We would not have made the playoffs. Outlaw King, it does feel like Christmas, man. It really does feel like Christmas. This is Chase Young Day. It really does feel like Christmas out here right now. Raekwon Bell said, hey, Giants head coach is Joe Brown. Yeah, they got Judge Judy for their coach, man. They signed Judge Judy for their coach. Joe Judge Brown, man. Judge Judy. Who the heck is that? Special teams. I'm not going to be disrespectful to Joe Judge. I'm not going to sleep on Joe Judge either. They did sign Judge Judy. They could have got some other coaches. But, I don't think it was the best hire for the Giants. But it is what it is. I'm happy they hired Judge Judy. I am. Let's see here. Juan Diego Corralo. Do I watch WWE? Now I stopped watching WWE when I was like 13 years old. That's when I stopped watching it. Tap King. Yeah, I know they hired a special teams coach. But John Harbaugh or Harbaugh for the Ravens, he was a special teams coach. I don't want to sleep on him. I'm not gonna sleep on Judge Judy. I'm not gonna sleep on him. LC said Kobe, what the F, go watch his 2,000-yard season. What are you guys talking about? Juan Diego. I love the NBA. I love the NBA, man. I play basketball, so I love watching the NBA. El Greco, how long have I been a Skins fan? Since I was born, man. Since I came out the womb, man. I was bleeding burgundy and gold, for real. Ever since I came out the womb, I'm telling you. Talk about Bryce Love. Rest in peace, Kobe, of course. Patriots. John Doe said Patriots coaches never pan out. Yeah, Josh McDaniels didn't pan out either. That's because they cheat. They're known for cheating, guys. They cheat all the time. They're known for cheating. Alexander Spivey, watch him out. Watch him out. It is phony though. It is phony. Let's see here. San Francisco fan, WWE. Who cares about the WWE? Who really cares anyway? D Brown said Redskins going to the playoffs. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if they make the playoffs. I don't know if they make the playoffs. But who knows? I mean, there's another team. There's more teams that are gonna be. Mr. Space said, "Watch it from the Manila." Yes, sir. Thrill in the Manila. I watch boxing. Thrill in the Manila. I watch boxing, but I don't watch WWE. I'm sorry. I don't watch it. I just don't watch it, guys. I don't watch that stuff. I do watch boxing. You know, shout out to what's his name? Somebody got knocked. I forgot his name. Who got knocked out? The tall guy who was wearing that 40-pound suit, man. I forgot his name. He was a heavyweight. He got knocked out by Tyson Fury. I forgot his freaking name though. But Deontay Wilder, yeah, Deontay Wilder. I watched that fight. He got knocked out. He got knocked out real bad. Like I said, I watch boxing, but I don't watch WWE. I don't have time for that. I watch real stuff. Safet HTTR said, "Yo, Ed, you watching all the way from Scotland? Shout out to Scotland, man. Shout out to the people watching from overseas and all around the world. It's crazy, man. Redskins, we got Redskins fans all over the world. That's why they call us Redskins Nation, man. They call us Redskins Nation, man. So I'm gonna have to sign off, guys. It's been a lot of fun. My phone is about to die, so I'm about to end the stream right now. Being this, so I said High Point High School, High Point Eagles represent. Yeah, man. Shout out to High Point. I did go there. I used to ball out for them. All right, y'all. Tonight, man, be prepared. I will be going live at 7 tonight, guys. I will be streaming Fernando. I will be streaming to the real draft party tonight. It's Chase Young today, so I will see you guys at 7:30. It's going to be lit. All right, y'all. Hail to them Skins, man. It's Christmas tonight, man. It's Christmas. All right, y'all.